If you're looking for exclusive content, please don't look any further than joining the Trap Talk Patreon family. Some of the best reptile keepers in this industry are part of the Trap Talk Patreon family. As soon as you join the Patreon family, you connect to a Discord. You can also tap into an Instagram group chat, connect with some of the most diverse keepers we have in the reptile hobby today. Shout out to my Patreon members and be ready for Trap Fest 2026. It's going to be one of the biggest events yet. Find all information again in the very first link in the description below. And again, thank you so much to all my fellow Patreon members out there. Cheers!
T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 0.
Okay, guys, welcome to Trap Top Reptile Network, the coolest reptile network in the world. So, elephant in the room. It's Sunday, and I'm not Krista. So, it's 2026. We're getting some new faces in on the network. And for those of y'all who are not already familiar with my face, my name is Carly. I run Coastal Morelia. So that's probably where most of y'all know me from. Don't worry, Krista's not going anywhere. I promise. The girl we know and love, we're still going to get to see her every 2 weeks. I'm just filling in every 2 weeks as well. Like I said, we're going to get some new faces, get some new stuff going in here. Without further ado, here it is. It's Sunday. It is the Girls Who Love Reptile podcast. And I am super excited to be here and have the opportunity to come and basically have a yap session with you guys every other Sunday. The network has been a super help for me as I have grown throughout my reptile experience. So I'm really excited to be able to be here with you guys and chat and bring on a lot of cool people and talk about things. So, and we do have a guest.
Hi.
Hi. She's actually she's upstairs in front of the emeralds and the basins upstairs. So it's kind of fun. I had to drag her down to South Carolina in order to get her on a podcast. Yep. So, all right, girl, why don't you go ahead and just introduce yourself, introduce where you're living at, what you're doing, kind of stuff, just your daily life before we get into the reptiles.
As you well know, my name is Kaylee. I'm the owner of Laramie River Reptiles, and I'll just start with the green trees. I've had my first green tree in 2011, and then I went from there. But I guess before that, I did leopard geckos, hognose, and then I got into the green trees. So I've been in the reptile community a long time. However, this whole social media thing is fairly new for me.
You're still working on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're busy. You're not just doing the reptiles. I'm taking time right now. It's going to be interesting when I do go back to work, but I'm taking time right now to stay at home with the youngest and then just kind of build stuff. That's not what you're doing. So why don't you could just dig into that? Like, where are you at kind of thing? Where are you digging?
I'm in Laramie, Wyoming. And I'm a professional CDL driver. I drive big semi trucks with 53-foot trailers, and I park them like a boss ass. But
at a whopping 5'2", what are you, 5'2"?
5'2". Little tiny thing coming out of that tractor is kind of funny watching people stare at me.
Oh yeah.
But so that's what I do for a living, and then the green trees are on my main focus when I get home. And
yeah, because you've switched from hognose.
Yes. I'm not doing the hognose as much. I feel like I need to focus on the green trees more and produce more clutches. Like, don't get me wrong, I've produced 4, but they're so in between, like too far and in between, that I'd rather make more, because I mean I have all the localities at my house.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's understandable with everything that you've got going on, because you're working, what, 40 hours?
Yeah,
40 hours plus. So,
Yeah.
and you were working night shift and just switched to day shift. So
just switched to day shift.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was avoiding social media during the day. I was sleeping.
You're still working on it, man. It's okay. I don't think everybody just starts out just like out the rip, boom, you know, rolling on social media. So it's part of it. And so
of course, when you call me and go, you need to look at this. Yeah, that's
I'm trying to be helpful. But
yep.
So you started with, what did you say? Leopard geckos?
Leopard geckos.
I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that until you told me yesterday.
Leopard geckos. There was one year I produced 115. Yeah, that was a lot. And then I got tired of having crickets and worms and I got so tired of that. So then I did crested geckos at the same time as the leopard geckos, and nope, no more bugs. I'm over it. No more bugs. And so then
you were doing that. You started in on that in 2011 with that, or with the green trees in 2011?
I think so the leopard geckos were a project that I was doing, a genetic project that I was doing in the end of middle school into high school. And
you had leopard geckos since middle school? Dang. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, so I did the leopard geckos into high school, and then halfway through my high school, I was like, that was when I had hit 120 babies for the year, and then I was like, no more. I'm done. No more.
And you were selling those?
Yeah.
Dang.
Trying to.
Were you on MORPHMARKET?
No, actually, I sold them to Triple L Reptile, because I lived in California at the time.
Oh, that's wild.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I would sell them to them, and I mean it was good, kind of.
Yeah, I mean for like a middle school and high school. Yeah. I mean, heck, most of the people are just out there busting their butts. Shoot, I was working at Colton's Steakhouse in high school. So I mean, honestly, like leopard geckos would have been awesome. I don't do bugs either. So
I got tired of it. I got tired of finding crickets running around or them chirping when I'm trying to sleep, and I'd have to like really try and find them.
That is my worst nightmare. So we've had before like crickets, or there was a frog one time, like a tree frog that was on the like the wall outside of my bedroom window. And I look like a crazy person out at 2 in the morning in my PJs, and I'm like ripping everything apart, and I'm like, get out, because you could just hear, I mean, everything through these windows and stuff. So I cannot imagine. I think that's my biggest fear, is having bugs running loose. Like I had a rescue chameleon at one point in time that somebody called me from the program, from my cohort that I was in when I was still doing my master's. I had somebody call me once. They were like, hey, you do reptiles, don't you? And I was like, yes. Normally when somebody says that, it's a leeway into, oh, my Aunt Gigi has a ball python, and she don't want it no more. Can you take it? And I don't do ball pythons. So I have done ball pythons, but I did not, it wasn't for me. And they called me and they were like, well, I just found this like glass tank on the side of the road, and it's got this black lizard in it. I said, black lizard. They're like, yeah, it's alive. And they sent me a picture of this like chameleon, this veiled chameleon that was almost black. And it was just sitting on the side of the road, apparently, where people pick up trash and stuff. And they are definitely not native here. Like, it's not a Florida situation. So I took that one home, kind of nursed it. back to health. I had to feed it dubias, and that's really not something I ever want to do again. I want Mexican alligator lizards, but I don't know that I want to deal with bugs enough to do Mexican alligator lizards. I just don't think so.
Yeah, right.
So that's the only, no, I lied, because I got those crested geckos that one time.
You did.
I did, and I hated them. But they just feel so cool. I like the way they feel.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I think I don't know anybody that just goes, well, I guess maybe the ball python people that just start in immediately with, the species that they want to do. Ball pythons might be a little bit different. So maybe aside from the ball python people, I don't think anybody else really just starts out the rip on what they focus on. Because I mean, it's gotta take time.
Yeah.
You're not gonna know what you like immediately. At least that's the way that I think things. So
you had milk frogs at one point too.
I did. I really liked them, and I think I would have kept them because I liked them that much. But they were allowed. They were allowed at nighttime. And it was a rather large enclosure. And to be honest, I was really struggling with the plants. I was really struggling with the plants. So
plants.
I know, man. I try. It's not
I've got a whole plant wall, and you can't keep a pothos alive.
It is what it is. No, I started with a ball python. I did. Waffles. That old man. I started with that. So, and then I think I got 2 more ball pythons, and then I was like, I don't like this. So I did ball pythons. I tried a colubrid or 2. I did have the hognose. I had 1 hognose.
Yes.
And I tried a colubrid. I didn't care for either one of those. I didn't like being peed on.
Yeah, they do that a lot.
I really didn't like it. I mean,
they do it worse. Like,
no, not behind you. You're in front of.
No, the basins are fine.
I have never been pissed on by one of them.
They don't even they don't care about anything.
No, they don't. They don't care.
But the green trees, oh my God.
The green trees really only do it if you just absolutely, if you've got to manhandle them for some reason. That's the only reason that they do it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm not a fan of colubrids. I am like visually, but as a keeping perspective, they weren't for me. But it took me, because I got Mo in 2019, so I got my first one in 2019.
Yeah.
I had everything else moving forward or moving backwards. So, yeah, and then it was all over. We did try the boas. We tried ground boas.
You did have a blood, right? A blood? Who was Kevin?
Breeze.
Oh.
He was Breeze. He wasn't mine.
Never mind.
I didn't want one. They have horse. They like.
I know.
So,
so does a basin.
Yeah, they're bad. They're pretty bad. Or the emerald, the Martina.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. But no, so I started in 2019 with the chondros. And you said you started because you got Miss Piggy.
I got Miss Piggy in 2011.
Miss Piggy was your first one.
Miss Piggy, and then Kermit came 2 weeks after that.
Mm-hmm. And when did you say you got Miss Piggy?
That was 2011. I don't remember the month. I'm not going to do that.
I'm not asking you to remember the month.
Yeah, 2011. And it was kind of funny too, because when I bought her on kingsnake.com and then had her
Kingsnake, when that was a thing. I don't even think that's a thing anymore.
Kind of. Not really. Ish. It's where all the bad sellers go because they got kicked out of MORPH Market at this point.
I just don't think it's a thing anymore.
It might be. But anyway, so I had her shipped, and then I didn't tell my mom that I bought her until I walked through the house with the box, and she got scared, and I was like, it'll be fine. Don't worry about it. I'll keep the cage locked. You'll be fine. And then, as moms do. She was scared. And then over time, she was like, they don't move. And I'm like, no, they really don't. They don't go anywhere. And she's like, okay, well, then it's cool. So, yep.
That right there, right?
Yeah. So Miss Piggy is the blue one, and Kermit is the green blue-ish.
Gosh, she was so pretty. And she was already blue when you got her, yes? Or
No. She turned that color and stayed that color after her first clutch with me. And then, yeah.
so it was hormonal.
Yeah, but it was a stuck hormonal.
But it was a gorgeous hormonal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's awesome. She was so pretty. But you lost her.
I lost her this year.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
passed away. How old was she?
Well, I bought her when she was 3. So, 17?
Gosh.
Math is not my strong suit. Sorry. Math.
And she laid 2 clutches or 3.
She laid the 5.
5.
But like within 2 years apart, I think, ish.
5 is a lot to get from, I feel like, from one green tree female. I feel like a lot of people, like I've definitely heard people sit and say that you're doing really good if you get like 3 or 4. So I feel like 5 is a really good number.
It was every other year.
That's awesome. And she was huge because I had been to your house. She was
huge.
massive.
I think before her decline, she was 1,500 grams.
Yeah, she was a big female.
Huge. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that first clutch, so let's see. You said you got her in 2011, and then that first clutch that you had from her was when?
2012-ish.
2012. Yeah, so you managed to get the success in really well. Like I said, my first one didn't go very well, but I think it was, when I talked to people, I think they basically told me that that first clutch was they just kind of weren't meant to be. They had those really weird shell on them. I mean, you remember that.
Yeah, it was like double thickness or something.
Yeah, it was really weird.
Calcified.
Yeah, that female she's really not a great layer. I mean, she's gravid now, so we'll see. Her second clutch was only that clutch of 3 babies and a bunch of slugs. So, but that was the same male, so we'll see.
Yeah, my clutch wasn't any, like, I got them to hatch. I think I had half, 50%, and just trying to get those neos started. Mind you, I had no social media, I had no contact with anybody. I was trying to do it on my own, like.
Oh, so you didn't have a Patrick?
Didn't have anybody, and they all failed. So, and then my second year, the second clutch I had kind of some help, but they weren't very helpful. So I think I had like 3 from that one survive.
But aren't Arus like naturally really just difficult to get started?
Yeah.
That's why you got to get some BX.
Oh, they're so mean.
Not that bad.
Yours are scary.
You have 2 here.
I know I have 2, but they're
the worst ones.
They're here, and I don't have to hold on to them all the time.
Oh.
Nope.
So you had the 5 clutches out of Miss Piggy, and then you kept, because you had another pair that went on to reproduce, because you got 3rd generation babies.
Yes. Yeah. So the 2nd generation was 2017. My 3rd generation was 2024, 23, something like that. Yeah. And
you still have.
I have one.
So you still have one from that last clutch. That's this one right here.
Yeah, and he's turning into like a model. Like, yeah, it's kind of melanistic dirty.
That like really dusty.
He's held on to that. He's not changed like at all.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's doing. He's very odd.
Well, I like it. So I mean, and those were from Boomer and Lucy.
Mm-hmm.
Those were ones that you produced from Miss Piggy and Kermit.
Yes.
So, well, that is awesome. And you've moved on to what localities are at your house now?
Manicory, Sarong, Cyclops,
And Jaya.
Jaya. Don't have any Biok. Not in
No,
my
I'm
house.
gonna send you one. I'm sending you one. I'm sending you a female. Yeah, so I mean, I guess that we should get into so some people know, but not everybody knows that like you and I partner on a lot of things. So what was that back in, I think it was before my first clutch. So it either was 2020 or it was 2021.
Wait. When
for you and me and you.
Had
Yeah, it had to have been because it was before my first clutch, and my first clutch landed in 2022. It was in and around, I think it was 2021.
I think so.
I think it was because it was before I officially started breeding, trying to pair the green trees. And yeah, I think you messaged me for a logo, or you messaged me for an animal first?
No, I wanted to send you a female to use with Mo.
Oh,
I thought it was a male.
Mo was a male. Yes. So my first green tree, I guess I assumed it was a male. Because it definitely didn't sex it. So I assumed it was a male. And you wanted to send me something. I remember you blew my phone up with a bunch of messages. I was like, I can't do this. Can you just call me?
Yep.
And then you yapped, I yapped back, and we never stopped yapping.
Yep. Long phone calls.
Yeah, there was long phone calls, like 5-6 hour phone calls as we just went about our day doing things. I'm trying to think if I can remember when we first got, like, you bought an animal and it came here.
Oh God, I don't know.
I can't remember for the life of me. But so basically, we just kind of split things up. I also think it's because we have a little bit of a spending addiction.
We are girls. I don't know.
We are girls. It's better than shoes and it's better than purses. That's my opinion. Personally, that's my opinion.
Yes.
So, so like here at my house, then that's why I made the specific, that I do the designers at my house specifically, because we have got several designer projects that we are working on here. Mostly high yellow. I don't think you have anything in the calico. No, none of the calicos are yours.
Yeah.
No, but you do have in the little bitty high blue project that I have just to keep up with the Joneses. It is not my preferred. You like it though.
I love the blue. Blue is my favorite color. Obviously.
Everybody does it.
I love blue though.
No, but everybody does it. Oh, everyone does it. But you have several of the blue, the high blue animals here. But you do have the two Biaks. So you do have. So right. We do localities at her house, but the Biak localities here because she's afraid of them.
No. Well, you're going to send them. And
I am going to send you one so that we can do Aru Biaks.
And then I'm going to chill it out at my house because all of them in my house are chill. And then I'll send it back to you and you're going to be like, whoa, this is a new snake. What the heck?
And then it's going to instantly get mean. The minute it gets here, it's going to instantly get mean.
The minute it gets to your house.
That's how it goes. I don't know if it wasn't for the fact that I need him and we probably need to send you a female Biak to your house. I would send you the Patrick Holmes male Biak, that Sunny, because I mean, I could go in there and reach in right now and he's like,
he's nice.
What are we doing?
I love him.
Patrick says that they're all that way. All the ones that he's produced. I don't know. I need to ask MJ if all of the ones that he has produced at his house. I don't think that that's true. Not that I'm doubting Patrick. I would never doubt Patrick, but I don't know. They are by nature. So I don't know, but yeah. And then most of the designers that we have here are the high yellow designers.
Yes.
Well,
we do have a cross that's a blue, but he's at my house.
Huh?
Colt.
Oh, well, yeah. That's
He's not. He's his own category, I
his
guess.
own category. Technically,
Yeah.
he's a locality cross.
Technically, yes.
Technically. And I think I'm getting ready to send you the Kronos male as well. So that we've got that there. So I don't know. Maybe I should buy an Aru and send it to your house, but I just don't know that I can do it. I don't know that I can do it.
I don't know. I've got six Aru.
I know. I just don't.
4 females.
I like them. I like them when they're like super duper high white. And I feel like that doesn't cross over well in I feel like it doesn't cross over well in captivity. Brian has made some that seem very high white, but it seems kind of like far and in between.
I think
Because they're the ones, because Lucy and Boomer that you produced, they were high white, correct?
They were bland, for sure.
But they came from high white parents.
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying is like, I just don't see a lot of it.
But we don't know what the third generation is going to do either. He's
No,
still.
it's true because you do have that. It's really dusty.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll find out.
I don't know. We'll see. But then you're also breaching because you've gotten several new Aru.
Yes.
There.
Yes.
I mean, we've got sarong. Well, I mean, guess technically we've got sarong at my house and we've got sarong at your house. Because I have got the king line, which are technically sarong. Technically. And then the female that I got from Alex.
Yeah.
And then you've got some sarong at your house. So we're probably going to.
I have a red sarong.
I know.
Yeah.
That's good. God forbid that's the fourth one. Is that the fourth one? Third one that we've tried to get?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the first one was a disaster. Came in sick. I knew it was coming in sick. I opened it in the vet's office.
Yeah.
And then the second one also just wasn't any good. And then so hopefully this one's doing good.
Oh yeah.
Oh thank God.
Yeah,
it's so difficult to get them, I feel like. I don't know. And I think it's because like you're not finding good importers is tough.
Yeah.
Finding good importers is really tough. To find somebody who actually cares to bring in stuff, treat it, and make sure that it is solid before they don't just instantly toss it out of their house.
Right.
So, and then some of them don't know how to ship. Who was it that you had? Which one was it that you had that came in? What was it? Like a massive snake in an itty bitty box.
Oh yeah, the snake fit in the styrofoam. Yeah. It was a 2-year-old snake in a 7x7.
Was it Manic Worry? Was that one of the Manic Worries?
The Manicories.
Oh.
I think so. But whatever. I did tell him that I'm judging him hard, and he was like, he came back sassy. So I was like,
they don't care. No, they don't care. It is a quick buck. So I think that's part of the reason why it's so hard to find stuff like red sarong or like Wamena or something like that, because of the fact that people the importers bring them over and they just don't care.
Right. Yeah.
So
they just want them out of the house immediately, and they usually have the ball pythons.
Money.
Yeah.
I've never seen any importers have ball pythons.
This dude, the one with the Manicory, was all ball python. All ball pythons.
He just randomly got a bunch of green trees?
He had 2. So I don't know.
I couldn't tell you either. but yeah, I mean, so that's basically how we started the friendship. And then I think we talked. I think collectively I've gotten pretty bad at communication with the kids. And I think anybody can relate that has kids, that it's just kind of, I mean, I would literally open a message, type a message out, and then whoop,
Yeah.
Something happens. It's like, we're getting ready to, we're pre-recording this. So we're not actually watching. No, we're not actually doing this on Sunday because you're here, which means I can pressure you into doing this with me. But I mean, literally as we're getting ready to like hit the record button on this, my husband's getting, he tried to get the kids out of the house because I have a toddler, and you've heard him. He is he is into everything. I think I have heard the "Hey, Kiwi" like probably 50 times since you've been here, if not more.
Definitely your child. He doesn't stop talking.
Oh, thanks. Like it would have been impossible for us to have done this with the kids here, but we're sitting here getting ready for record, and all of a sudden I hear and then the baby starts crying, and I like ran out there, and I'm like, what happened? And he's like, well, he fell down the stairs. Why was the baby on the stairs?
I couldn't tell you. I shut that gate.
It's okay. So, I mean, life happens when you have kids.
Yes.
So communication doesn't exactly, like, there are just some days that I'm just so tired that I just instantly just pass out. I don't even read. I don't read my messages. I have messages that will set unread for I don't know how long. And then I'm like half typed.
Yeah.
So, but there was a time before the kids that you and I think we talked every single day. And we still don't go that long without talking. And then the first time that we actually met in person, we went to Daytona. But what year was this? It was. What do you mean?
Oh, I still flew to here.
Yes, you flew here and we drove down.
Yeah.
But what year was that? We've been to Daytona, what, 5 years? Or this is 5?
This is 5.
This is 5.
We visited for 2, and then we're going to vend on our 3rd. Yeah.
Yes. So this is 5. So we're in 2026. So 2021?
Yeah. Yeah. Shortly after I started talking to you. Came down.
It wasn't shortly because you started yapping in the winter.
I don't know. I think for shits and giggles, I came down. We went to the expo.
But we talked. That's the thing. And that's what that's kind of what I wanted to like preface this over and kind of talk about because we did, it's hard to make friends as adults. I don't know why. It is so hard to make friends as adults. And especially once you get kids, it's even harder, which I didn't have that excuse back then. But I can't tell you how many connections I have made and how many friends I have made and like lasting friendships.
Mm-hmm.
How many group chats do we have at this point? I don't even know.
3.
You meet with me, 3 with me and you, but I have extra.
Yes, you do.
That's like, there are so many people that I have met through this whole, the reptiles in general. Like literally the only thing that we have in common is the snakes. So all of a sudden we're just sitting talking snakes for hours, and then it turns into something else, and then it blossoms into a beautiful friendship.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. And then I have friends, I would consider them good friends that I still have never met in person. I have friends that I have have had intentions to meet in person. I'm really upset that you've heard about Kino's passing.
Yeah.
I was so upset. I know I should have gone to Tinley last year. I wish I would have, because that's a good friend that I will never get to meet in person now. So it's always sad. And it's I don't know, but you see what I mean? Like there are people I still don't know. There are people, I went to Trap Fest last year, and there were definitely people that came up. They're like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to meet you. Because I put my face out there.
Right.
People know what my face looks like. All you have to do is click my page and it's my face. So people know. And then they come up to me, they're like, I'm so excited to meet you. And I'm like, who are you?
Yeah. But then I go to Daytona and I say that to all like the bigger people, and you're like,
You said that
"Excuse
to
me,
Dave D.
excuse
Look,
me,
you
no,
turned.
sorry, I was
We're
having a
sitting
day."
here talking to everybody. I'm pretty sure Bill was at that table. Gary was at that
Bill.
table.
I know,
And
Gary.
Dave D is standing right behind you, which, you know, bless his heart, he is so quiet when he walks. And he's so tall. And like, you don't, I can't tell you how many times I've turned around and he's been behind me. I'm like, ooh, you need a bell. But you turned to him and said,
Who are you? Dude, it was a day.
the look on his
I was
face,
exhausted.
the look on his face was just hilarious. I laughed so hard. That will remain in one of my fondest. I was like, you don't know who Dave D is? But again, they don't put, like, there's a lot of people that don't put their faces out. Steven Saltzman, bless Steven, if you're listening to this, I'm so sorry. I thought he was an old man. I thought he was an old man. Because him and the other Stephen Brown run the Green Tree Python page on Facebook. And I don't know. I kind of thought it was like the same account at one point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there are a few people like MJ. I knew Patrick. Everybody knows. Everyone knows what Patrick's face looks like. Everyone knows what Patrick's pecs look like. And his legs and everything else about Patrick.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, because Patrick's hella motivation for everybody. I don't know how that man has the time that he has to do what he does. But there are just a lot of people that you don't see their faces ever, but you talk to them daily.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. There's so many people that I still don't know what they look like. And I talk to them daily. And then I'll get on the phone with somebody. I'm like, oh, that is not how I imagined you would sound. I don't know how I thought you would. That's not how I thought. But I'm not upset about it. I mean, I think you got closer with Tori, didn't you?
Yeah.
Tori, yeah, because we had the girl group chat, the Green Tree girl group chat. I think it's kind of like right down a little bit. But it's hard. There's not that many girls.
That and Julie.
Yeah.
Julie Kevin.
Yeah, you're real close with Julie.
Yeah, because I stayed at her house when I was interning at the lab.
Yeah.
At REL. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's like I said, there are several people actually that I'm friends enough to, like, I would go and stay at their house and it would be like the first time that I've met them.
Yeah.
I would be comfortable walking into their house and being like, okay. So, I mean, when you have a shared passion, that's the thing, is it's not, I mean, they make meat for stuff and like car people are big things.
Yes.
So like, but there's like more car people. So like, I know Charleston has, I swear, like you couldn't go 5 miles down the road and then all of a sudden there's a whole bunch of people just at a fucking gas station.
Yep.
Like just chilling with their cars, and that's what brings them together. So definitely the reptiles have, I mean, it's brought a lot of people for me together.
Yeah. You're
not as social medially involved.
I am going to try. Now that I just got to day shift, I'm going to try.
I know, and I convinced you to join the trap chat. So now
it's kind of hard to try while I drive.
Don't do that.
No shit. But like, I'm just saying, I'm going to try when I'm not driving. But I'm driving for like 12 hours a day.
Oh,
so,
I know.
You know.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I am absolutely not going to complain about what we have, kind of what we've built together. It's really nice. So, because we actually, the bold babies that we those were something. Let me see if I can pull up some pictures. Yeah. So you actually produced the mom to that clutch. I might put up a picture. Halfway.
Jay did.
Yeah, he's not really doing much.
No, he's in the shadows still. I think he still pays attention. He still wants to know where those babies went.
Yeah. So this is Halo, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That is nuts. The bold that she came out with.
Yep.
So, and that is, for anybody who doesn't know, that is the mom of the really high bold clutch that I just got done producing here at my house. So these babies right here. And this one, this is our holdback that's really, I think, going to take off. And this was one that we did with Colt, which is the GG male.
Yes.
And then, I mean, these babies have just been absolutely wonderful. There's that bold baby. It is interesting to see. So, like, there's actually like white in this one's bold pattern versus with Halo, and I think both her brother too. Am I correct? Like, there was no white in this pattern whatsoever. It just turned this like bold blue.
Right. Which is why it's solid for the most part.
Yeah, that's Halo. Trying to
That's
find
Halo.
Well, yes. I'm trying to find the brother.
He's right there. Wait.
Which the one?
Yeah.
But this is a younger picture of him.
Yeah. But
so they had a really reduced patterning on the sides and a really bold, solid pattern. Yeah. I know you've got a newer picture of him up here somewhere. This is him.
Yeah.
And they both kept kind of like a yellow mask.
The mom had a yellow mask.
Yeah, she did.
Mm-hmm.
She had a bold pattern. I think I pecked through and you don't have a picture of that, but she had a really bold pattern when she was born as well, because I was able to kind of dig it up from TSK's website. So I mean, she had
TK, not TSK.
TSK, sorry, TK, yes. But I was able to dig it up, so that was a nice pattern on her as well. And I guess that is where that came from, because the dad was pure Cyclops.
Yes.
Like Tad Dane. Tad Dane. Yeah. Yes. So I don't know. It'll be really interesting to see. I was really impressed that we didn't get any, which it was a small clutch size, but we didn't get any reds, even though Colt was red. So I would have liked to see if we could have gotten some reds, to see if that gave us really bold reds. Mm-hmm. But, you know, I mean, I also think that we should just aim for more yellows with that next time around.
Maybe.
Unless
like, I don't know. If we did reds, I wonder if it would do some weird inverted bold.
We'll see. And I think that is kind of what, I could go back and forth on whether or not we should do it that way or we should do whatever. But I digress. But we can figure that out. That I'm not super worried with.
Right.
And we have the pairings, 2 of the pairings. One I did not plan on. I had pulled the male. So you actually can put your name on Pure Beox. For somebody who doesn't like Beox, you can put your name on Pure Beox, is what it seems like, because that girl went off of food. And that's, for background, Kaylee has been here. I have been, I dealt with an injury and was in a walking boot. And thank the Lord, I do not need to have that boot anymore, because I was going to throw it out a window. Pretty annoyed with it. And I live in a 2-story house and have plenty of snakes.
On both levels.
On both levels. And when you're dealing with illnesses and injuries and stuff like that, and this is just, you know, for anybody who is dealing with illnesses and injuries, it can get hard. Mm-hmm. It can get really hard. And I don't just mean like physical injuries and illnesses either, because I know after I had Owen, I had really bad postpartum depression. And I actually sold some chondros then and wasn't doing too great then either. So it's very quick to fall behind. And that's another reason why I'm glad that I don't have things that need bugs, because these guys are fine for a few days.
Right.
you know, as long as they've got water, you know, the humidifier is running, that kind of stuff. So as long as they've got that, they are golden for a few days. But otherwise, I would be stressing about it. But
Mhm.
regardless, I mean, I'm pretty organized and on top of stuff, but even I fell behind. I mean, I hold things to a lot higher standard with cleaning and stuff, and I hadn't like deep cleaned, and I needed to do, you know, a whole bunch of other stuff. And gracefully, I have somebody who's willing to fly across the US to come help me.
For 4
So,
days. And then I go back.
yeah, and then you go back. Today, we're going to take you here in a little bit. But it was really nice to be able to do that. But when we were pulling snakes out so we could clean cages the other day, and I was like, she is not paying any attention to us whatsoever. That's concerning because she's kind of a bitch.
Yeah.
So that's concerning that she wasn't paying any attention to us. And I thought a rat, and sure enough, she wanted nothing to do with it. And even though I pulled that male that bred of yours, the Biak male of yours that bred with her, I pulled him like a month ago because the 3 largest females that I have are getting ready to lay, and she's totally ovulating. That is 100% what's going on. You can't see it. You can see it, but you can't see it. Yeah, she's totally ovulating. We've been waiting on that for a while. I didn't think she could get any bigger and more miserable. So, and that's your female.
Yep.
And we bred her to a Bill's male that I own. So I'm really excited about that because of, I mean, the Bill's male is a clutch mate to, I believe so. If not, it's a brother. But a clutch mate to Bill's newest Sickness 2.0.
Yes.
So that like heavy black, beautiful animal that he has that's reproducing for him. So Riot is his brother. And then her siblings also had a ton of black and high yellow on them. And the Jaeger biscuit babies, a lot of them are high yellow as well.
So we'll see.
It's going to be
fun.
A nice pair. So, and we're getting you into basins.
Ah, yes. I have my first basin.
Why don't you grab him? Do you want to grab him?
No.
Okay.
I don't want to yeah.
You stand up. Okay. I don't think, I'm trying to think if I know I have a picture on my Instagram that I can pull up to show everybody. We've got to get you more basins.
Yes. But cocaine is fun. Mr. Sugar Booger right there.
I got banned. That's partially my fault because I posted that, not thinking that if you're not talking about something that you shouldn't be talking about, you know, it's okay. It's not okay. It's not okay at all. But let me pull up. I got a picture of him.
I didn't even think about renaming it and then having it, do that.
See, it's there. It's there, but it's not on Facebook. Instagram is there, but Facebook does indeed care. But that is a snowflake from Ed Marino.
Yeah.
So super excited to have that. You know, you had another female, but unfortunately when she came in and she quarantined, she did not pass. Did not pass. Nido positive as an emerald. So that's unfortunately, you know, that's unfortunate, but it does happen. You know that I'm pretty stressed anal, whatever you want to call it, about testing. I don't know how many times you have come down, come over, down, over. I don't know, but you've come over here and we have ended up, and I'm like, hey, guess what we're doing? Guess what we're doing?
We're testing.
We're testing. We're annually testing. I know for a while there, I was doing it like quarterly. I was a little obsessive, and I've kind of calmed down. Yeah, about that. But we've done the same thing at your house. I've come to your house, and we have, you know, I always try to take pictures for you while I'm there.
Yeah. Yeah. For everyone.
You know, if you had an iPhone.
Nope. Not gonna happen.
Oh my gosh. But
I will give you, my phone is old. It's like a 2021.
You need to update that. You got to work on your pictures, especially because what pairings do you have going on right now?
Manic Warrior and Mo.
The Manic Warrior. My Manic Warrior or your Manic Warrior?
Mine.
You're female.
Yes. My female with Colt and then Mo with Milo.
Who is Apollo? Apollo is what? He's a Manic Warrior or Jaya?
Manic Warrior.
Okay. So you're going to do Colt. You're going to do the
Colt's
Womana.
Okay.
Okay. And he's a great breeder.
Yeah. Yeah. That was kind of the plan because Apollo wanted to be a little shit and not do anything.
Yeah, I've got those too.
Yeah. I'm over it.
I know. How long do we keep them before we say, hey,
that's a good question.
Time for you to go try at somebody else's house? Because, I sold the Bill's male that I had, the sickness sibling. I sold him and because he wasn't breeding for me, and he proceeded to go on and produce 4 clutches at Tucker's.
Mm-hmm. Maybe we need to just ship them to each other's house and let them sit for like 2 weeks and then send them back.
We could do that. We could do that with the feeders that are driving me nuts too.
Yeah.
Not right now because you've got snow. You've got snow and it's been 80 degrees here.
Yes. It'll melt in like 2 days. It's really not a big deal.
I just don't do that. I do not do that.
It's fun.
No, nothing about that's fun. But
driving it.
So you have Mo, which is my female that I don't actually know what she is. She's some sort of Womana Highland. Yep. Was the best guess that we got from Patrick and Harlan.
Yes.
So.
Yes. And then she's with Milo, which is
Halo's brother. So that's going to be, I'm very hopeful with that. She's got a perfect mint hue to her.
Mm-hmm.
And she was a red. So, if we can get that going, that would be great. Cause that would give us an opportunity to see some bold reds as well. And then Halo, we're going to give her this year off. But then we'll try her
with the Cyclops male. I really want to try with a red Cyclops.
I don't have a Cyclops.
I do.
And you're not sending me no more. I'm full. Don't send me no more. I think we should put her with one of the maybe Valentino. That Kingline male that's got the really bold, bright blue stripe on him.
Yep.
That's kind of my opinion. Patrick says that we should do the same pairing. I don't know. I guess, this is going to play on Sunday. I'm going to pop in and watch the comments and stuff like that. So I guess y'all say it in the comments. Should we do a red to a yellow, or should we do, the yellow to the red? Because this is the male. Let me pull this up. This is the male that I'm talking about. This is a yellow male, obviously. So I think that would be with the bold pattern. I'm new to this. Sorry. This one.
Yeah. It's all pastel blue. It's fun.
I know. Well, it's not really even a pastel blue. It's like electric.
Yeah.
That right there. So I don't know. Personally, I think best case scenario, we could get high yellow, something like this high yellow with this turning blue, but the snake staying yellow.
You can show them Halo again so they know who the female is.
I gotta get her pulled up. Hold on. I post a lot of pictures. You don't post a lot of pictures.
Yeah, now you're scrolling forever.
It is what it is.
Yeah. I feel like I took that.
I took it.
It's so dark.
I took it when she was gravid.
Oh.
So, because the male that we put her with, he was nice. He's a nice, bold, bright male. I don't have a picture of him up right here, but I don't know. It's a toss-up whether or not we should do, something that would give us red or something that would, just give us more chances to hit that really bold yellow. Everybody loves that really bold yellow.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they love it. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll go from there and we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
So, because that's yeah,
That's
that's what's going on.
project.
Huh?
That's a 27 project.
Yeah, that's not an hour project. I don't actually know, considering I paired 5 females, and 4 of them went. I don't know what females I'm pairing next year.
You could just.
That's no longer here or there. You have an Aru. Are you doing an Aru pairing soon?
Yes. Maybe. Just depends.
It just depends. All right.
Yeah. Because Kermit, poor Kermit, he hasn't had a breeding buddy for a while. So
Breeding buddy. He hasn't had no tail in
I
a while.
don't know. He's so pretty for an Aru who still holds on to the blue for I don't know why. He's still blue.
I mean, yeah, because I think the males, when the males pretty much go blue, they're gonna stay blue.
Yeah. So he's permanently a blue Aru. So we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, if I had an adult female Biak, I guess I could send her your way, but I don't have one that didn't breed this season. There's one, but she belongs to you. So, and I would really like her I think I'm going to put her with the Bills male, because she's she's got a lot of melanism to her. So that works out really perfectly. So, but all right. Well, I think I got everything in that I wanted to talk about. I know that there's a live that's going to be happening here in a little bit, so we got to pop on off here.
Yes.
So why don't you really quickly just tell people where they can find you, and what's the easiest way to contact you if they want to get interested, get into the Arus or anything that you've got going on?
I'm on MORPHMARKET, Facebook, Instagram as Laramie River Reptiles. Honestly, probably Instagram is the easiest one to contact me with. My Facebook's been weird lately. So, but yeah, Instagram, Laramie River Reptiles.
Okay. Awesome. Well,
Chat.
thanks for finally letting me drag you to talk about something. I feel like it was important because a lot of people have seen my face and they've seen all my stuff going on, and they don't realize that you're literally there in the background doing things too. Yeah. So, yes. I mean, we have our own individual partners, or we have our own individual projects that we've got going on, but a lot of the things, especially anytime anybody sees, the LRR in something that I've produced, it's because you're part of this. So
right.
I'm grateful for you.
I'm grateful for you. It's fun.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna pull you off here and then finish this up, and I guess we'll go get your bag packed and get you back to the snow kingdom that you came from. All right, thanks, girl.
All right, bye.
Bye. Okay, so that was fun. I didn't think I was ever going to be able to get her on. She's a little shy, but guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening to my first episode hosting this. Like I said, you'll see Kristen next week and you'll see me afterwards. So it'll be really fun to get to chat with you guys. Make sure if you liked this episode, if you want to follow along a little bit more, like I said, make sure that you're subscribing. Hit that subscribe button so that you can kind of stay tuned with us. So, and I guess that is it for me. I'm going to sign off again. This has been Girls Who Love Reptiles podcast on Trap Talk Reptile Network, the coolest reptile network in the world. So guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and we will talk at you soon. If anybody wants to contact me, again, it's Coastal Morelia. So we'll see ya.
Sorry for the interruption, folks, but a quick word from our sponsors.
For over a decade, we've pursued a singular vision, producing the finest breeding stock the hobby has ever seen. From carefully planned pairings to thoughtfully designed environments, every detail is considered. And when you bring one of our animals home, you're not on your own. We provide lifetime husbandry support every step of the way. Whether you're building your first enclosure or expanding your collection, we're here for you. Sundown Reptiles.
Tonight's episode is brought to you by David Brahms from the Reptile Perch. If you have an arboreal species, you definitely want to make sure you are using a David Brahms design perch over at the Reptile Perch. You can get any size perch you want for any size of boreal, anywhere from hatchlings all the way from adults. Everything you see behind me is on a David Brahms design PVC perch. So thank you so much to the Reptile Perch for doing everything that you've been doing with these awesome, affordable perches for people to take advantage of. And you can find David Brahms's website in the description below. Simply go to www.reptileperch.com or just go to Reptile Perch on Instagram. And you can also see many of David's awesome green tree python projects. He's also a highly successful green tree python breeder, been looking up to for the last few years as well. So to have his support really means the world to me. Thank you so much, David Brahms over at the Reptile Perch. Tonight's episode is brought to you by Mark Hager over at Texas Chondros. If you want to talk to somebody who likes to put people on the map, you have to go follow TX Chondros on Instagram. He has put on some of the biggest breeders out in Texas out on his platform on Instagram. Also displays some of his own amazing projects on his Instagram. You could also simply go to his website, see what pairings he has going on for this season, and also see his previous productions. Mark has been working with yellow neonates on top of red neonates, and his passion for this hobby is second to none. He's also mentored a lot of people like myself. So thank you so much, Mark Hager, for all your support. And if you guys really want to know how it is about building a community, then you got to go check out Texas Chondros. Thank you so much, Texas Chondros, for all your support. Cannot wait to see what you're all about in the 2026 breeding season. Thank you for all the fellow support. Thank you so much for anyone who watches the Trap Talk Reptile Network. Hit that like button. If you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. You'll be notified of every new episode dropping here out of the network 7 days a week. And also by hitting that like button, hit subscribe button, it pushes this network out to other new keepers coming into the hobby. So by you doing that, it does more than you think. So thank you so much again for all the support. And if you're not already a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button. We're doing big things over here and we really appreciate it.